Scarlett Tandy from Enjoying Early Childhood, and I wanted to share with you, as an early childhood educator, either for infants, toddlers, or preschoolers, how I read this story when I'm working with littles. So today I'm going to demonstrate specifically for more your 3, 4, and 5-year olds when I'm reading a story, just how to use the pictures and your different vocabulary that you're pulling out and expressions to keep them engaged and to get them involved when you're reading the book. The cool thing about Pete the Cat rocking in my school shoes is there's also another YouTube video that's actually from the author where they sing the song and you can get the tune. And so after I read it, I like to show them that as well, just to kind of really hone in on this. So just for demonstration purposes, this again is for you, not really for your classroom to watch me reading, but really for you to watch and just see how you can maybe pick up some different techniques. As today, we are going to read a book by my favorite cat. Does anybody in here have a cat or a kitten at your house? Do you have a cat at your house? I actually have 2 cats. One lives outside, and our outside cat's name is Snickers, and one cat lives inside, and our inside cat is named Rocky. Do you have a cat? Raise your hand if you have a cat. And then go like this. Say, I have a cat. Yeah, and now turn to someone next to you and tell them what your cat's name is. Can you whisper what your cat's name is? Can you say Snickers or Rocky? Waiting. Oh, I hear so many different cool cat names out there. Now, if you don't have a cat, can you say, I don't have a cat? All right, so let's see. This is Pete the cat. And Pete the cat, just like you guys, is starting at a new school. This is his first time coming to this classroom, and he is really excited about it. And this book is about his new shoes. Did any of you get some new shoes? I see some really cool shoes. You know what? Can we stand up? Can we stand up and look at our new shoes? Oh, can you stomp your new shoes? Do any of your shoes light up? Do you have something cool in your shoes? Let me see. All right, now sit back down. Now, let me see you take your legs and put them out in front of you and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I want to see your shoes. I love it. Okay, now take your legs, crisscross, put those new shoes underneath you, and let's look at Pete the cat and his new shoes. Here comes Pete strolling down the street. So there's Pete. Here's the street. He's strolling. That means he's walking down the street, rocking in his red shoes. You see those red shoes? On his 4 furry feet. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 feet that he wears shoes on. How many feet do we wear shoes on? You're right. We only have 2 feet, so we only wear 2 shoes on our feet. Pete is going to school, and he sings this song. I'm rocking in my school shoes. I'm rocking in my school shoes. Oh, look. What's this? Yes, a school bus. The yellow school bus. It says Cat City. Look at all them cats inside. It must be an all-cat school that he goes to. And the stop sign's out. That means they're waiting for somebody to get out. Pete is sitting at his desk when his teacher says, come on, Pete, down that hall to a room with books on every wall. So there's Pete the cat's teacher. And it says, where is Pete going? So we're going to see. They want him to go down a hall. They want him to go to a room that has a lot of books all over the walls. Do you know what the room is called that has a lot of books? It's actually where Miss Scarlett got this book. You're right. Have you gone to a library before? They have libraries in our community and they have libraries in our school. We even have a library in our class. Y'all see that over there? That is our class library. Let's see if y'all were right. You're right. The library. Pete has never been to a library before. If you've been to a library, I want you to say, I've been to a library. If you've never been to the library, I want you to say, I never went to a library. But does Pete worry? Goodness, no. He finds his favorite book and he sings this song. Let's see what he sings. I'm reading in my school shoes. I'm reading in my school shoes. I'm reading in my school shoes. I like how he sings the song and he says the same thing over and over. And look what kind of books he likes. What is on his book? A dinosaur? Does anybody else like a dinosaur? If you like dinosaurs, I would just say, I like dinosaurs. Oh, y'all are so good at that. Check out Pete. He's ready to eat in a big, noisy room with tables and seats. Where is it? What is it called where you go and you sit at the tables and you eat your food? You think so? Y'all have a lot of different names for it. Look, here's his lunchbox, Pete's lunch. All his friends, some have school food. Look, that cat is eating a fish. And some have their lunch boxes, just like some of you guys brought your lunch box and some of y'all are gonna get the school food. It's the lunchroom. Y'all are so good at guessing. It can be loud and busy in the lunchroom. Does Pete worry? Can you say, goodness no? Every time you're gonna notice, it always says, goodness no. He sits down with his friends and he sings this song. I bet you can kind of sing the song now once I tell you what he's doing. I'm eating in my school shoes. Can you sing that with me? I'm eating in my school shoes. I'm eating in my school shoes. Oh, look what he brought in his lunch. He has a fish sandwich. He has some milk and he has some goldfish crackers. I bet some of you guys have goldfish in your snack or your lunch today. And here he's playing this guitar. His guitar matches his shoes. What color is his guitar? Yes, it's red, just like his shoes. I bet that's his favorite color. Pete and his friends are playing outside on a green, grassy field with swings and tall slides. Where is Pete? Can you go like this? Say, where is Pete? Where do y'all think he is? What do we call that when it's outside with all those things to play on? I hear someone said a playground. Someone said a park. Someone said recess. Ooh, let's see what they call it in the book. The playground. Kids are running in every direction. Does Pete worry? Remember what he says? Goodness, no. He slides and swings and sings his song. Look at all these kitty cats. What are they doing? Swinging. And what are they doing? Kicking a ball. What kind of ball is that? Soccer. You play soccer? Let Miss Scarlett know when you have a soccer game. I would love to come watch you play soccer. And then look at this big, long slide they go on. We're going to get to go on a playground in our school too. So let's sing with them. I'm playing in my school shoes. I'm playing in my school shoes. I'm playing in my school shoes. Y'all are so good at singing these songs. All day long, Pete sings his songs. I'm singing in my school shoes, because sometimes we're going to go to a music class or sing songs in here. I'm painting in my school shoes. Here he is. He's doing art. We have an art center where we're going to paint. I'm adding in my school shoes. That's when you work with numbers and items and you put them together or you take some away. That's called math. We're going to be doing that at school. I'm riding in my school shoes. You see right here, he's writing C-A-T, cat. You guys are going to learn how to use a pencil too and different things that we can write with and learn how to hold it and how to make letters and drawings and words. When school is done, Pete rides the bus home. So here's his school bus. We're even going to learn a song about a school bus. Pete's mom asked him, "What did you do at school today?" And Pete said, "I was rocking in my school shoes. I was rocking in my school shoes. I was rocking in my school shoes. And I will do it again tomorrow." Ooh, and look at that sign. That sign tells the parents that are driving to drive careful when you come to school so that all the kids can walk safely back and forth. I want you to look for that sign when you're coming to school because it's all good. Here he is walking into his classroom. He's not worried. The end. Thank you guys so much for helping me read about my favorite cat. What's his name again? Yes, Pete. This is Pete the cat. We have several different books that we're going to be reading with Pete the cat. So thank you for helping me read it. And then today we're going to do some fun stuff to go along with this book. Like we're going to go on a hunt around the class and we're going to look for these different areas just like Pete had in his book. We're going to look for the place where we eat and where we read books and where we paint and where we go to recess. We're going to walk around the building. If you're in a school building, we're going to walk around the building and see where the cafeteria is and where the gym for PE and the music room. And then we're also going to paint our school shoes. You each have really cool shoes on, and I'm going to give you a piece of paper that has a shoe that looks just like Pete the Cat's shoe, and you're going to get to paint it to make it match your shoes. Or if you guys are not ready for paint yet, we're going to use crayons and we're going to color the shoes to match your shoes. And then you get to take the paper home and show your mom and dads what you have learned in school today. And then if you can even sing them the song and say, "I was learning in my school shoes." So guys, thank you so much for watching this with me and just letting me share something I'm super passionate about, which is getting kids to fall in love with reading and getting them engaged. And the more that we can be excited about what we're reading, the more we can read the book ahead of time and get an idea about like some of these parts that you can pull out, listen to the tune ahead of time, get it in your head. I am not a singer. I have the worst beat in the world, but I've listened to this song enough that I can keep that rhythm somewhat and make it not like ear piercing to the children. And anytime you can make real world connections with them to their world, and right now it's very limited for them, and making those connections with the pets they have, seeing a school bus, the shoes that they're wearing, their parents, their lunch and their lunch box, all of those things that they have experienced and bringing that out. And then, of course, if you can do anything with your hands, having them mimic you. Instead of everybody saying, "I have a cat, I have a cat, I have a cat," and you hearing everybody's cat name, to save time, having them turn and tell the people at the carpet their cat's name, having them all together feel like they're getting to get it out because they're like, "I want to talk." Have them say, "I have a cat," or "I love red," or "I love whatever y'all are talking about in the book," or "No, I don't like that," or "No, I've never done that." It gives them a chance to vocalize what they just want to be heard. And so there'll be more videos, so don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you get notifications every time I put out a new video. These videos are also included in the curriculum that I create for early childhood, which is a really easy format, especially if you're in a child care center. It goes fills up your whole day with more than you could do, but easy practical stuff. I don't like to spend money, and I don't like to waste time, and I want the kids engaged. And so it's 15, 20, 30-minute things, boom, 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 throughout the day. That way, by the end of the day goes by like this, instead of you just dreading and wishing the day would come to an end. So check that out. That will be in the show notes as well. So you can click on that and it'll take you to the link, and you can get either by theme or this beginning of the year. Bye, guys.